Alrighty, so technically speaking, the stream is now live. However, there's nobody here yet. I still gotta send the link on Twitter, which is fine. I'm gonna do that right now. That'll be fun. Diddle do fun things. YouTube. Nope. YouTube is not spelled with a yow. Whoops. There's that me. Alright, cool. Stream is up. Let's do. Time for me to practice my idle chat. Cool. We doing it, boys. Or girls, depending on if literal grill is here yet or not. Hey, I streamed D&D one time and that got super popular, so that was cool. There's technically already 2 people here, unless one of them is just me on the other channel. Also, fun fact, this is my first time streaming without blatantly using copyrighted music. Because apparently that's a thing that can get your channel shut down. And as much as I'm basically streaming for me, myself, and I, you know, I'd rather avoid that. All I need now is, like, chatbot and people that watch and actual skills, and I'll be a real streamer. I guess I don't need actual skills. More just content. Something that I'm actually doing. Alright, game 1, let's go. And I got mid, which is cool. I'll probably play Victor. Man, the Master System is so hard. I always want to play the same, like, 6 champions that I'm good at, but I've already got rank 7 on them, and so I kind of don't want to do that either. I feel like there's, like, it's almost like a secondary rank stat. Whereas, like, sure, you might be plat, but hey, you've only got rank 7 on 6 champions? Can't be that good. Probably just another one trick. So that's kind of iffy. But you know, it is my goal to become the very best like no one ever was at pretty much every champion. Am I? Oh, Lord. Sure. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't want to ban him. Whoops. That's okay. It seems like a reasonable ban for people. They won't assume, wow, he was actually watching shitty cat videos on YouTube instead of banning. Which is handy. It's good. Alright, so the champion we're working on today, friends, is Victor. Now, for those of you who don't know, Victor's a mage, sort of. He's got a couple of cool, unique things about him, which I'll show off in game. But TLDR, he's really good at sustained damage throughout team fights, as well as having a pretty good amount of utility in his kit, considering the fact that he has pretty great damage as well. He's really good against sort of semi-tanky teams. So teams that have a lot of like Aurelia, he's strong against, for the most part. I mean, he's an interesting champion. He fits into a weird niche where his job is to do the things that other mages kind of can't. But at the same time, he sort of also has the vulnerabilities of most mages. The thing that sort of does that is the fact that he's got his huge W stun thing, as well as his Q, which speeds him up and gives him a shield. When played right, he can do a lot of damage to pretty much everyone in a team fight, and also have really strong lane pressure, and be a great tower taker. When played wrong, he has a shield still, and a stun, and he's not bad. With this comp, let's think. Our comp is pretty weird. We're not going to have a lot of actual fight. Ivern's more than likely going to be building tanky, and then Janna, as you probably know, just doesn't do damage at all and is the worst support in the game. Which means it's going to be up to Caitlyn, Kennen, and Victor to do all of the damage. And well, that is totally a thing that we can do. It means that we don't really have a way to do it safely. Kennen's going to jump in. I'm going to sit there and do as much damage as I can. Ivern's going to, I don't know, take Baron or do whatever it is that Ivern does. But we're going to be pretty dangerous. The Janna can help a little bit with that, but at the same time, she's not a great champion again. So, we'll see how it goes. I've got my fingers crossed, you know. Uh, 7.9. Oh, for those of you who haven't tried the new game mode, the Thresh and I'm gonna hook people mode, actually pretty fun. It's not like Earth where I just want to play it all the time, but like it's solid. Alright, so I'm up against a Vlad, and this matchup is kinda hard, but not one of my worst ones. The downside to it is that Vlad can pull through my stun. But the upside is that Vlad is very predictable. And my Q is on a shorter cooldown than his. Which means every time he goes in to Q me, I can shield it, not take as much damage. It'll get through my shield, not by a lot. And then immediately Q him for the damage, or do like the empowered auto attack. And then I'll end up getting a better trade than he will. I mean, it's not fantastic, but with a little bit of help from Ivern, which probably won't come because Vlad can just pull, it should be very doable. we'll see how that goes. You never know. Mostly I'm just worried we're not going to have enough damage. Because Caitlyn doesn't really do a ton of damage. Janna does nothing. Ivern does nothing. Kennen does pretty okay damage, but he's not like a Rumble where the entire thing is his damage. You play him more for the stun. And then I do great damage. But it's still not a lot. Because their team is going to be putting out massive numbers. Riven does a ton. Vlad does a ton, especially if he's going to be a build. And Twitch does insane things late game. He pretty much has to be assassinated, or that's it. Is my sound all the way off? Oh, right, yeah. Still pretty low. Why is the sound not coming in? That's weird. But yeah, that's what I meant between the exchange that me and Vlad can have, right? He has to come in on a very specific angle, and like a pattern. He clearly has to walk in to do damage. And so if I just do that, he can get the damage off on me. And while it doesn't stop him from getting the heal, I do more with my attack than he does with his. Unless he's empowered. If he's empowered, the game is different, and I just kind of need to be careful. Because his empowered will do way more than mine does. But at the same time, he's also going to sustain for pretty much forever in lane. So I'm probably going to go early Morellonomicon. Just so that I can have nigh infinite mana. And then just out-farm him. Start pushing him in once I have a little bit of safety from the Shag ganks. Because that way I can look for roams, look for jungle fights. And keep his farm down. I missed that one. My bad. He's kind of meh at farming. But farming early with Vlad is hard, so it's not a great tell in terms of whether or not he's a pretty good player. I'm also not harassing as much as I could, as I'm sure you can see. Like, I'm not going on cooldown throwing laser or anything. And that's just because I also want to make sure that I've got mana saved for farming. Because right now, there's very little chance I'm going to kill him. But there's a very high chance I'm going to win by out-farming him. So I don't want to waste all of my mana on something that's really not going to have a huge effect. That was a mistake on my part. And that's what I mean about the empowered Q on him, right? I didn't actually get my feel off on time there, but even if I did, it wouldn't have mitigated enough damage to have made that trade worth it. And then, now, he's going to heal up. And I'm going to be, lower. He took a tower shot, which is helpful, but he's also got, actually with a really good start on Vlad that I might start stealing. Yeah, you see how he can just sort of harass me freely? I am getting him lower, but the thing is, he's winning in terms of his health versus mine, and I'm not going to be able to do this for as long as he is. He did a really dumb thing there that I don't quite understand. But even now it's not great. Let me get this. Nope. Let me get that. Too unfortunate. See, now he's starting to push me off farm. He knows that he's technically winning. It might actually be smart of me to go back here. So I'm running out of mana too. But with Victor, you always want to back on the 1250s. It's kind of the rule of thumb. Just because that's how much your empowers are. Aside from your last one, which is less for whatever reason. Probably to make the item maintain the same cost even though it was sort of high. So after this wave, actually right now, I've got the 1250 that I'm looking for, so I'm just gonna back, get empowered, E, then come back to lane. If you have less, the Morello's build is a really nice start, just because the things are cheap. But if you have the money for it, generally going Augment is a little bit better. Just because you get a little bit of mana from it anyway. Alright, so I should get back, and actually most of, sad that cannon got hit. Or that, melee got hit. But I should be able to get everything other than that minion. That minion, yeah. More things died than I hoped, actually. But I should still be up by the time I get back. Or he gets back. Yeah, I'm already ahead. So he backed it exactly even. Now ideally, I'd push this wave right in the tower. I should get it. And then roam. It was a weird gank from Ivern, but whatever. Yeah, I was hoping Ivern would get that as well. Unfortunately, it's not really what Ivern do. I like Ivern, but he's like Nunu. He's basically just better Nunu, to be honest. You want to play him as a jungle control champion, but then he doesn't really do a lot when that phase of the game is over, you know? And then, like, even for, like, Baron and stuff, he doesn't have the same Baron control that Nunu would have with, Smite and then Nom. Oops. Yeah. I might actually just... Man. I really want to get a roam off at this point, because like I've said a couple of times, there's no way I'm actually going to damage him in lane. And, at this point, Scion is 6, so I kind of don't want to do that either, you know? I might be dead here. Yeah. Yeah. Because of his, pool, there's not a lot I can really do to him in lane. It makes this a really annoying lane, which is why you'd want to look for roams. But, like, Kennen was pushed up, and bot lane was pushed up. I definitely should have played safer, but it was inopportune timing. Riven shouldn't get top tower. Just yet, anyway. And then we got Blue Buffalo, which is sick. Ooh. Blue buff. Yeah, so now I'm pretty behind. I'm still gonna be technically ahead in farm, but things are not looking fantastically. If I could make something work here bot lane, that'd be cool. Shyvana's pretty low. No, pretty low. Shyvana especially. There's that kill. And that gave me red buff, which is kind of nice as well. That'll be helpful against Vlad. So this Shyvana is really behind. Let's hope Vlad doesn't get 10 kills here. He might, because he's got the proto belt. Yeah, there's one. And there's two. Or not. Now, Vlad's power push isn't great. Or, sorry, Victor's. But with red buff, I might be able to do some damage. Ow. It's not a lot, but, you know, it's something, and it means the next time that he roams should be a free tower for us. Now, if Ribbon gets that tower, this entire engagement wasn't worth it. Looks like she will, which is really unfortunate. Oh, she's super fed. Yeah, okay. She fucked up her thing though, so that worked out well. I don't know if you can actually jump that wall or not, but even if you can't, you should have known better. Yeah, it really blows that she got that tower, but... Yeah, I'll get ready this game. There we go. Blood bot lane again. Yeah, if Shyvana didn't come last time, I would have gotten the tower. But if Vlad stays bot, I'm gonna just get it again now, so... Well, maybe. I don't have red buff anymore. And if you watch, you can tell that my tower taking ability has gone down significantly. Because the red buff burn is true damage and applies to towers too. There's Shyvana, is she gonna try to fight me? Yes? Sort of? I mean... Whatever it was, worked out. Oh, why is my ping 600? That's not ideal. It's going down. I guess it's just a spike. Thankfully. Thanks, less ideal. There's some pretty low. I hope that doesn't happen again. That was a really bold Janna play. It kind of worked out. Wow. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, so, I got all my augments now, which is sick. Yeah, Vlad's here. But, now I can do a little bit more to him as well. That was not ideal. I would have had him if it wasn't for the ribbon. Unfortunate. Yeah, she's 6-1. But the Morellas will help with that as well, because it'll reduce the healing he does. Drake's about to spawn too. They're probably at Herald, because now that's a relevant thing. People are taking it. Yeah. Alright. Oh, I forgot about boots. Whoops. Please don't double kill. There's the double kill. The 0 damage double kill. Alright. They might actually get this tower with Herald. Honestly, they didn't even get her Eye of Night? Are you kidding me? Wow. Well, this might be a rip just because of Ribbon. We don't have anyone on our team that can fight her. Well, this is an issue. If I can get there. Why did you run back? Well, that's good on the plus side. We might still be able to turn this one around. It's really just Ribbon. And our Kate's pretty fed. I kind of feel bad about Smack talking Kate as the champion now. Not really, but a little bit. Casual. And I still forgot to buy boots. Damn it. There's just so many things you've got to buy early as Victor. Back by boots. No, I'm not. No, wait. Get a little bit more farm. Yeah, I guess we do. Let's switch. There's Ribbon. Do I want to start ring for boots? Yeah, probably. Yeah, normally Victor would be pretty strong in Riven, and I'm still going to be in team fights. It's just when she can get on me like that and kill me, and I can't even get my stun off her to the bedroom night. I don't think it's an issue. I don't even need to sell ring to buy, or boots to buy ring. Okay. Other way around, ring to buy boots too. I don't know how well this is gonna work. Oh, we're gonna get it. Nice. Yay, I got a kill. Actually, I might be able to Baron off that. Possibly. If that other fruit's up as well. Yeah, we can do it. I didn't think we need that much damage to take them on. Well, should have ulted there. That's not bad. If they can get Lulu, that'd be cool though. Iron, please! There we go. Nice try, Riven. Alright. There's a ward on that. Oh god, lag again. Please, 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 no, please, no, please, no. There we go. Kinda better. Oh, not better. Not better, not better, not better, not better. Just don't disconnect fully again and I'll be fine. Sort of. Ah. I have no idea how I live there. My ping is really high. I imagine it's not coming across well in the stream. Well, if it stays really high like this, damn, I might have to cut it out. Or, what I'll probably try first is cutting out the monster cat and just, having you listen to the glorious league sounds in my voice. Oh, that's not great. Ooh, yeah, I'm still at 600. Yeah, alright, we're gonna do that next time I have the chance. Got the assist, it's worth. Oh, sweet, my ping's back down too. Yay! Everything's coming together, fam. Ha! I got the Lulu again. I've gotten her twice now, it's just hits off the back. Good, they should be able to get Twitch here. At the very least, I'm glad. There we go. Oh, Riven from behind could be an issue though. On my way. Oh, come on, almost there. Double kill. Let's get this Riven. Jana, you made my life so much harder. But that's okay. And that's sort of why Victor's good against people like Riven. You throw down this stun, and you hit him with, like, the Q, so you get your shield. And then all of their bruiseriness doesn't matter as much. Because if they're stunned, and you've got the shield and stuff, you have some time to maneuver. Hit him with the Q, and goodbye, Riven. Still super scary when Riven's 15-5 with 230 farm at 27 minutes, but more doable. Yeah? Pick up the free tower on the back of that. I was kind of unsure about doing it first, but... Now this is a bit of an issue. Oh, or not. I already used my ult, which sucks. Or my shield, but that was a solid pickup as well. If we could get that Infernal Drake, that'd be sweet. I don't know if we can. Now normally I'd feel bad about ulting for one person, but it's when the 16-5 Riven that I don't mind as much, actually. That said, our jungler is now dead, which makes taking Dragon a little bit harder. But if we can get Twitch here, we should be able to do it. I don't know if we can, but we can try. There's Shyvana. Are they just going for tower? Maybe that's not a good thing to do. Ooh, don't return. Don't leave me. Just like I don't leave you. Got him, coach. Can we get Dragon? Please. Okay, Riven's gonna get her in head. Sucks a lot. Probably gonna get her in head. I think got ult. Maybe not. Ivern really should have ulted for that. But, whatever. It's fine. So once you get these 3 core items on Victor, generally you're doing pretty alright. You've got the empowered items for abilities, which is sick. You've got the Lich Bane, which just makes your Q do even more damage. And then you've got Morello's for pretty much infinite ability spam and good cooldowns. I run it with the extra 5% just because I think it's more valuable than the alternatives. But it really doesn't matter. Like, that one's not a huge deal. Really just personal preference. I like being able to use lots of abilities on Victor. Hey! Oh my god. If I had a little bit more gold, I could get this Void Staff. That makes things harder. That actually might be the game here. Well, this is probably a game. It'd be sick if he could get away, but... Alright, so Ribbon's dead. If we can win a team fight and get Baron off of them, our chances go back up quite a bit. Ah, fuck, they got me. But I'm getting stronger every day. Alright, what am I doing for last item? Donies would probably be the smart option, but I don't know if I want to go with the smart option. So I can go Leandri as well. Let's do that, actually. I like that plan. They might just be able to kill Riven here, to be honest. Like, she's strong, but she's not 3v1 on my god strong, especially when Caitlyn's 17-6 too. So, basically, for those of you just tuning in, the reason we're winning this game is because Netflix, what the hell? Because Ribbon thinks that she can just friggin' 4v1 all the time and then gets caught and dies. She hasn't gotten a kill in the past, like, 6 minutes, considering she's 16-9, that's a little ridiculous. But, like, you guys remember, there was a point where she was 16-5. So... Anyway, I'm gonna go get moving around Dragon, because that's spawning soon. I don't have any wards. But, we gotta make sure they don't get other, because they've got 3 Drakes, which is a big issue. If they go for that. That'd be way stronger than having Baron, especially considering that Baron is less damage and more minion and pushing, whereas Elder is more just die. Oh, I want to get in there and get the Twitch. Fuck. Soloed by Vlad on the side. Unfortunate. But, we're 2-1 right now. Caitlyn's doing fucking work. Alright, I don't know if we're gonna win now. Who's up? Twitch? If Twitch doesn't assassinate Caitlyn, we might have it. Right here. It'll be close. Because we don't have a ton of push. 11, 10. Kate, just stay on tower. 7, 6. Oh, we got it, we got it. Sick! Whew. Man, I love winning games where you have nothing to do with the end. But, I think I did my job for the most part. Ah! Holy shit! Caleb, I didn't even know you had my Twitter, much less actually wanted to come and see me stream. Oh no! How will I ever play Overwatch better? Well, welcome to the stream. Oh, I didn't even get an S, gross. I guess my farm was really low. Alright, that's 1-0 for the night. Not too bad so far. Also, you didn't tell me that you were on Discord the other night so I could tell you things about the stuff. I can't believe you. You've betrayed my trust. I'll never speak to you again. Yeah, all you need to know about that game is that I carried hard and didn't fuck up at once. Don't ask any questions. That's the important part. We'll just ignore everything else. Seems like a plan. I like that plan. Okay. But yeah, at some point, message me on Discord what your backstory is, or what you want it to be, and then I will approximate it as close as I can within the actual universe that I have established, and we'll see how it goes and fits in, and we'll figure something out, because that's the better way to do it, because if I tell you everything going on, then you'll have more information than the players do right now. So I want to make sure that I'm only giving the information that your character would actually have. Or, contrary to that, or instead of that, you can instead leave me and Chris to give you a backstory, and we will give you a pretty cool one that we have. But I know you, and I know you like to have your own stuff, so that way is good as well. But while you do that, leave my stream open so I can feel like I've got an audience. Listen to me talk about League things that don't make any sense. Victor won the last game, so we'll do it again. Man, I'm sad. The one person that normally watches all my streams isn't here watching my stream. I'm conflicted. Because I kind of want to message her and be like, hey, where you at? I'm streaming, just in case she missed it. But I don't want to seem desperate, you know? It's hard. It's like dating a girl, except instead having fans. I don't like first picking mid, but I also hate talking with people, and I think I just like that more, so this might be the right way to go. Oh, God, I gotta pick a champion. Right? Yep, okay. Good. I need a Victor skin. I have almost rank 7 on him. I should get one. Ew. Soraka. Gross. Alright, well, Kha'Zix's annoying, but I'm good against him, so I can just put down the grab field. Ooh. I don't like gangplanks. Damn, Caleb, you're my go-to at dating device, or advice. What am I gonna do now? Am I going to have to communicate with my relationship partner? Because that sounds very complicated. Poppy for life. Ah, yeah. I thought you played Ziggs. I thought Ziggs was your jam. I was playing Ziggs a while back. He's just so hard in solo. Oh god, I'm the ribbon. Oh god. Last game, they had a ribbon, and she just went off insanely. That was scary. I like our comp this game much more than the one last game. Yordles are kind of great. I'm glad that League sort of established a race like that. They're trying to do it again with Rakan and Xayah, and they're kind of cool, but they're less like cute and more like basically furry fetish. So, you know, I like it, but it doesn't have the same feel. Ah, shit. I didn't know you could stream in night mode. That's cool. Damn, that is much prettier. I feel like a real streamer now. No way. It still says 2 on the bottom. And oh, it's up to 3. Crazy. 4? Wow. I switched to night mode and immediately become a real streamer. Sick! Oh, that was 3. That's fine. I was excited for a second. Anyway, back to talking about the game that I'm currently playing. Their mid laners, Echo. It's not great. So, for those of you that care, quick analysis on the game. Their team is pretty much entirely, I'm just gonna run in and do damage, and then a Soraka that's gonna be like, please don't die. And she's going to do that, unfortunately, effectively, because that's what Soraka does. But, if we can survive all of that, we do have a decent turnaround. Just in terms of lanes, Riven's going to destroy Gangplank. It's going to be utterly embarrassing. It's going to be really sad. Keyboard is much better than phone, I agree. In my lane, Echo should win, but hopefully I'm good enough to have that not be a thing. Fingers crossed. Jinx versus Raven, it's kind of even. Bard versus Soraka. I prefer having the Bard, but Soraka's going to be annoying. Basically, what this is their team has the potential to murder everyone, whereas my team has the potential to not get murdered. So, we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna cross my fingers and dream. Because if I've learned anything, it's that dreams are just memes that haven't happened yet. That's my new quote. Do you like it? I like it. I mean, hey, if you ever want to play, me and Bat play at least one game pretty much every night. So, that's pretty alright. Especially when there's, like, cool game modes out. I'm trying to convince Bat to play ranked, but he doesn't want to, because he's not competitive, and also doesn't hate himself. So, you know, it's kind of understandable. So yeah, in this lane I should be able to harass him off most farm until level 6, unless he's just really good or I fuck up really bad. But then the second he gets 6, he basically just gets to ignore all of my abilities. Which is frustrating. Ooh. On the plus side, he seems to be letting me hit him for free. So that could be a pretty good advantage. We'll see if that holds up. Ow. Thunderlords? Hey, there we go. It was like an extra 6 damage, but it was worth. I'm gonna miss a bunch of farm here, though. Yeah, it's weird being down this much to an Echo, but I got off a really good amount of poke on him, so I'm really not complaining. Basically, the goal here is to make it so that the only farm he gets through his Q. Because his Q drains his mana pool, not ridiculously, but pretty quick. And while he can get most of the farm with it, because it's a pretty strong ability, and I think it does extra damage to minions, you know, he's not going to be getting as much as he can, and he definitely can't be getting it efficiently. So, he's already had to pop 1 potion. Oh, I made mistakes there. That's the kind of fucking up I was talking about. Thankfully I didn't take a ton, because he's specking into MR a little bit, but... There's Kha'Zix with the new skin, which is actually really pretty. Missed that farm. Hate my life. But, I mean, so far not too bad. Olaf's not getting fought there, is he? No, okay. Not a perfect lane, but... yeah. The fact that he's ahead in farm is a bit of an issue. But at this point I'm very ahead of him, and if I get my empowered Q back up, as well as E, I could kill him. If he does anything too dumb, like goes for an E for no reason, I can go for the flash play with Ignite. It will only happen if he goes for it, though. Ah, fuck. He might be dead? Yep. There we go. Okay. I was afraid the level up saved him for a sec. Whew. Didn't get a very opportune back. But it's not too bad, I guess. Don't want to wait the extra... Yeah, I'll wait the extra couple of seconds. 14, 15. Okay, Windows, what are you telling me on my laptop? Snooze. I mean, my last tip for getting last hits on minions, basically, so if you really overcomplicate farming, it comes down to being able to auto-attack, at the right timing. So, really, if you want to get, like, super technical, and it comes down to 3 things. Knowing how much damage you do to minions, knowing how fast your auto-attacks move, and then also knowing how much other things are going to do to those minions so that you can calculate it better. So for instance, Victor's auto-attacks from the start of the projectile till when it actually reaches its target is actually really fast, which is nice. Other champions, like Janna, have really slow auto-attacks. Or like Anivia, I think, has the slowest. Anivia or Janna. And so with champions like those, you really need to get the timing down a little bit better. And then you should know things like, for melee minions, it's 2 hits and then a auto-attack from the tower. With ranged minions, it's a little bit trickier because there's no easy numbers. But generally it's 1 and then an ability or 2 auto-attacks. From other minions, it's literally just, you gotta guess and hope just by intuition. And that's without getting into any of the actual enemy laners' ability to fuck with your farming as well. But that's overcomplicating it a lot and getting into weird technical things that we don't really have to. Really, you do it by just clicking on the minion before it dies. Ah, our GP's died to Riven and it's now getting salty. So far so good, Sam. Echo's gone. He might be back. Or he might be roaming. It's really hard to tell, because he's pretty fast around the map. He was indeed back. And, ideally if I don't die in the next couple of waves, I should be able to get a good backing and get my first augment on my next. Which is good, because I really needed to start being able to do damage. Oh, GP got a kill. Nice. Did Olaf help? Yeah, okay. Yeah, this Echo's really starting to pressure, because he knows that I can't fight him anymore. At least, not yet, anyway. From now until pretty much the end of the game, I'm just not going to be able to fight him 1v1, unless I reach, like, a point where I can catch him off guard. Just because he's got the stun and enough mobility to dodge a lot of my damage, as well as if I do get my burst on him, he's just like, shrug nah. But in team fights, I can potentially do more than he does. So that's kind of what I'm counting on. He's gone. Oh, never mind, he's not. We're taking Dragon, that's sick. Yeah, really gotta get a back off before I can start doing damage to him. I've got enough for item at this point, but I don't want to leave my tower in a position where he might take it. I'm gonna miss this minion. No, I'm not. Haha! For melee champs, it's actually kind of the same. Except for melee champs, it's more knowing how long your auto attack takes to go for, and as well knowing how to properly get your auto attack resets. And more importantly than any of those things, actually, top lane enemy champions are going to fuck with you way harder than they do if you're ranged. Because, like, when you're melee, you have to kind of get up in your enemy's face even just to get the farm, right? And that's potentially dangerous. It is really, really funny how many friends I have that play ADC that are like, oh man, it's fine, I'll just switch over to being a top laner. It's basically the same thing except I'm tankier. And it's just really not. Like, playing top lane is just a whole different ballgame. Same with, like, top laners that switch to ADC. Yeah, for top lane, all the things I already said. And then also just know your lane matchups really well. Know when you're able to fight, know when you're able to farm, know when you're able to harass. For Poppy specifically, she's got pretty good auto attacks. She's got the auto attack reset, and depending on how you play her, she's pretty tanky as well. Don't underestimate her shield passive, because it's basically like a free way to get just more farm. Echo's gone. He's probably going down there. So I'm also going to rotate. Oh no, he went back. Okay, well I'm gonna rotate anyway. Fuck it. We'll see if we can make something happen. He doesn't have TP, he's only tonight, so I don't need to worry about that. Oh, this is it. This is the play. Damn. This wasn't the play. If that was a stun, that might have been the play. But Echo's in my area, we gotta be careful. I'm just gonna go back. He might, if he's smart, what he'll be doing is waiting for me in that bush. I just kind of assumed that he wasn't smart. Hey, I'm Liv. Sketch as hell, but I'm Liv. I might have to stay here just to get the minion. Hey, that worked out really well. Glad I'm stayed. This is scary, this is really scary, this is really, really scary. I'm gonna go back. Olaf is really fed. With the boots. Yeah, no, her shield is actually really strong, especially if you're playing her tanky. And people just don't expect it. Her stun combo is really nice for ganks, though. Admittedly. There's the farm. Echo's probably about back. Oh, he hit a top lane, okay. I can see if I can get some push going mid, but until I get Lichbane, Victor's not actually a great pusher. Maybe it'd be better to roam mid. Or top. No, I'll just push. That's fine. I still don't think I'm actually gonna get it. If he's going about Cosmic, I can check him if he comes. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna get this, but I'm gonna get some damage, which is good. Well, I mean, if Echo stays for like a long time, maybe I'll get it. But you have to stay like a really long time. Ribbon's staying down there. Oh shit, nice job, Jinx. Wow, I might actually get this tower. Ha, that's hilarious. I do not deserve this tower. Both their top laner and mid laner and jungler just made dumb plays. Sick. First tower gold, let's go. I think GP just has that. Okay. Cool, I don't need to be here. And we got tower bot lane too. Sick. I mean, her stun's actually pretty hard to land, so don't feel bad if you whiff it a couple of times. Her stun's unreliability is kind of why I don't ever play her AD. Just because you need that stun to hit if you're going to do that much damage, but it's just inconsistent. And it's not on a short cooldown. It's not, like, huge, but it's not something you can just throw out every couple of seconds. You probably get the chance to use it, like, twice in a normal team fight. She'd be fun to play full AP, though, or full AD. Just, hey, I've got a giant hammer, let's fucking fight. The champion. Oh, I might be dead here. Oh, no I'm not. Watch the ult, watch the ult. Ah, damn. Good play by him. Good play. Can I catch him? Probably not. It's okay. I've got Ocean Drake killing me, which is sick. I love Ocean Drake. It's my favorite Drake. Are you kidding me? Are you clowning? Seriously? Why would you do that? Whatever. Okay. Alright. No big deal. Might be able to get mid here. Where'd that go down? Kha'Zix could kill me at this point, but I've got Ocean Drake coming and I've also got Vision on him, so he'd have to work a little bit harder to kill me. Yeah, I'm gonna lead Bard to it. And now I don't think Kha'Zix could kill me, which is cool. Do it, Kha'Zix. Ha! Ha 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 ha! Memes. Top friggin' memes. Echo might get me here, yeah. He got me with the... What did he get me with? Huh. Thunderwoods? Off of what? I don't know. Weird. Whatever. Guess he got me with something. It almost looks like a Gunblade proc. He doesn't have Gunblade. Right? Yeah, the first time that I ever had one of my games, like, spectated and reviewed, I went from being like, oh, I'm just a good player because I know the mechanics, to, oh, holy shit, there's so much strategy going on that with, like, everything everyone's doing that I just didn't see before. People were saying words like, oh, calculated this, and positional that, and zoning cages, and I was like, are those words I should know? It was fun. I had a lot of fun. Yeah, the second that you start to actually really take a hard look at your own games and say like, hey, this is, you know, what I should have done, this is where I should have positioned, this is how we should have, you know, held aggression for this dragon, or, you know, tried to set up like a kill bush in like this spot on their way to this objective, or whatever. It kind of changes how you play a lot. That's why LCS games look so different from solo queue games, even if it's like the same people playing. They really focus on those aspects of the game instead of the mechanics themselves. Because there have definitely been bad mechanical teams that do really well in like more strategic environments. Even like Korea started off as like just the strategy region because they had so much more experience with like actual strategy games, and then they moved on to just also having the most skilled players because they practice more. Like, yeah, you see people complain about League being just like, totally Korean dominated, they obviously didn't watch StarCraft, because that was just a friggin' joke. On the plus side, looks like an easy win. They might even surrender. Oh wow, it's not even 20 minutes yet. Time flies when you're having fun, or something. Bye, Ruben. Ah, the Victor stun. Warms my heart every time. Oh, that's how we push towers so fast. We had the Herald. Hey. We might actually get the W here. That'd be sick. I did not think we'd get a pre-20-minute win on this game. Anyway, speaking of zoning. Oh, come on. Get the pre-20. Get the pre-20. 1959. Let's go. Yeah, I know. Korea's a crazy place. Oh, my friend messaged me. Oh, A+, rip. I need, like, 2 more tokens on Victor to get, thingy. Fun fact for you guys at home, I have chat filter on League of Legends, just because when people swear at me in game, I find it way funnier to read star 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 kill your mother instead of what people actually say. Alright, let's make it 3 for 3, fam. Okay, so I'm gonna cross my fingers and believe. Keep this up, and I'll be at a plat sooner than I hoped. Man, some speedruns are, like, super cool. Like, amazing. But then other speedruns, I'm just really confused as to why they exist. Like, when people speedrun, like Final Fantasy VII, or like Paper Mario, people are actually insane, you're correct. That is very true. Absolutely nuts. That's why I like them so much. Also, for anyone paying attention, Donald J. Trump did not post anything for Cinco de Mayo, which is probably the smartest thing he's done his entire campaign. And yeah, no, stuff like that, like JRPGs just aren't good in terms of speedruns. But I'm not saying that it has to only be like retro games either, right? Because a lot of the speedrunning community is restricted to like Mario and games made before 2000. But I mean, I saw a speedrun of Call of Duty Black Ops 2 once. And at first I was going in like, this is gonna be dumb as hell. But I mean, holy shit, that was actually really cool. Because they did it on Veteran, the hardest difficulty. And it was just this crazy mixture of like perfect headshots and grenades in just the right places. And it was like a hour, 15-minute run. It was so cool to watch. Like, I enjoyed that game more watching that speedrun than I did the entire time while actually playing the game. It was pretty sweet. I really enjoyed it. Wow, Hecarim ban. Interesting. Alright, well, I'm gonna wait until there are a couple more champs to start talking about how teams are gonna do. I also, I was watching a guy run Sly Cooper too, because I'm furry trash. And, he did this excellent run. He was at SGDQ. And I messaged him on Facebook. Apparently he's dating a friend of mine, which was cool. And, oh, yeah, I've seen that. That shit's insane. But yeah, the guy I was watching just got on to become a Twitch sponsor. But I talked to him before then, so I can now officially say I knew him before he was cool. Which is neat. Man, that D&D episode that we streamed got like 51 views. That's like all the rest of my other streams put together. Obviously, I need to stream more things that I have to invite people to. Alright, team analysis real quick. We have a lot of AP, and I wish that I had known that beforehand, because everyone's AP aside from our one ADC. Huh, whoops. As far as actually fights go, Ken and Zach's just a ridiculous engage. Victor does Victor things. Vel'Koz can back that up really well, even though he's a support. We don't have any just... Okay, so the issue with our team is that we don't run away. Kennen goes in, Zach goes in, Victor goes in. Vel'Koz doesn't really go in when he doesn't run away. Xayah goes in. So, it basically means we're either going to win fights or die horribly. Yeah, I know. That was pretty good. 50 is not bad. I did not mind at all. Just wait. I'm the next Markiplier. I'm gonna make terrible memes and laugh at dumb jokes. Someone say the word butt, I'll snicker and be like, I'm a child. Oh, hey, they've got superhero Kennen. I like that. It's a good skin. Uncle Rise is also just a really funny skin. Like, generally I hate things that are American patriotism for no reason, like Captain America, who's my least favorite superhero from Marvel. But that skin's just really funny, picturing friggin' Uncle Sam running around throwing magic with the Bill of Constitution on his back as a channeler. Bill of Constitution, what the fuck is that? Wow. My politics game is so, something. You know what they say, never talk about politics live. Alright, so, just in terms of lane, Rise versus Victor is not bad. It's actually pretty good. His whole thing is that he's gonna run up and root me and be like, you can't get away, I'm gonna kill ya. And then I can just drop the W on him and he gets stunned and I've got time. It's actually a pretty alright lane. That bot lane versus that bot lane, our bot lane should just destroy. Because Trundle's pillar doesn't reach as far as Vel'Koz's Q's. They should just be able to get infinite poke off, which is solid. I don't really get many kills on Caitlyn, because they don't really have a hard engage, but Trundle should just be abusable. I prefer Zac jungle to Graves jungle, unless, of course, Graves gets fed, which sucks. Kennen does alright against Tryndamere as well, although that lane I'm kind of scared about snowballing out of control. So, if I was Zac, I'd focus most of my time top lane, just because a fed Tryndamere kind of destroys our entire team. We do have an exhaust, though, which is really good. Get the mana crystal start. That's for me. I should have done that slightly later. Level 1 strats with Victor, generally you want to throw out your Q, so that if they try to go and get the first minion, you can just hit them with the Q and get some harass off. Which means they'll either dodge out of it, or they'll take the damage. Either way, you get a pretty good level 1 start. Damn, if I'd leveled it up faster, I could've got the Thunderlord proc off. Oh really, I missed that? Weird. I'm gonna miss some of these, unfortunately. Ew, gross, I missed both of them. Wow, I'm really behind. That is unfortunate. Well, I'll just have to step it up in terms of pressure. I thought he used a potion. 400... Did he do the support item thing? Huh. Weird. Oh, that was a mistake on my part. Oh, this is kind of dicey now. Oh, and I'm really missing farm. Jeez, I'm too distracted, apparently. As that gank could turn it all around, though. Really? He's going with his... Weird. I expected him to engage with his Q. Well, that was my bad. Huh. Oh, well. So things are going bad so far. I'm just gonna have to play safe for a while. He's really ahead. Yeah, that's a good question. It really pushes the limits on what politics are and what turning your country into a reality TV show means. Let me get that minion. Gross. Jeez. There's Rise back. There we go. That was a much better gank. Lord, it is really hot in my room. Remind me to take a break to open the window next time I die. Oh, holy shit, he killed that minion wave really fast. That worked alright. Holy shit, that was really scary. Thank you, Q-Shield. Ah, shit, I had time to open my window and you didn't remind me. Damn it. Did he ult back? I guess so. No, how the hell did he get back so fast? Jesus Christ. Did he ghost back? Well, whatever. Man, this is an entire stream of non-copyrighted music for streaming. I know it's weird, I'm streaming a music stream to stream on my stream. But, it's actually been pretty good so far. It's all just Monster Cat stuff. Got the Thunderlord proc. So this is going much better now. Yeah, the second you start getting your augments on Victor, the lane's just gonna start going more smoothly. Until that point, it just is kind of rough. You've still got pretty good laning pressure, but nothing like you do when you have a... Like, even first augment is really solid. Waiting to see if Zach is giving me this blue buff. No, alright, that's fine. I didn't want it anyway. The hell was that? I don't know if that was just trolling or not. I'm really confused. I guess technically he ulted a wave into tower, denied me some farm, but took a ton of damage and I'm just gonna get way more than he is right now. Confusing. Not complaining though. Gonna get some tower pressure. Ow. I didn't think I'd take tower there. Whoops. I might be able to just fight him. Ha! I got his flash! I wasn't even gonna get a kill! Ha! I love it. Gonna get some more tower pressure. I can fight Graves if he comes. Might be able to get second augment too, which would be sick. There's Graves. I won't fight him, but I could. Or at the very least, I could put up a good scrap. I kind of want to stay a little bit longer just to get the rest of the gold I need. Plus, I still think I can technically fight Rise. He doesn't have a ton of stacks yet. Be closer now, though, because I don't have a ton of mana. Yeah, new Rise is nothing like old Rise. He's just not the same power level at all. But they did a good job making him sort of feel the same way. Got him, folks. That was a combination of coach and folks, just in case you were curious. I mean, people still don't actually give you buffs all that often until you get to, like, Diamond, in which then they really do. But yeah, oh, shit, thanks for reminding me. Opening my window, 1 sec, it's taking a while, more than a sec. Please don't get me to lean and then I'll die. Hey, I think my window's open now, that's good. Super cool, awesome. Hey, I made it back in time. Phew, we did it. Surreal dreams for the stream community. I think my headphones are on backwards. This is unfortunate. Where's the little nub? Yes, they are. Yeah, a lot of people will tell you, oh, there's no real difference between, like, bronze and diamond in terms of the play quality. It's still just trolls and shit. And, well, some of that's true. There's also a lot of it that's not the same at all. There's probably a similar ratio between trolls and not trolls, but the difference is the people that are not trolls are just of such a higher quality. They'll do things like, gank the lanes that actually need to be ganked instead of just the lanes that are winning, and lots of other different fun things. They'll, like, calculate when to actually do objectives, which just feels really good. They'll do things like when you call MIA pings, they'll actually, like, back off. Part of the reason that I'm so motivated to get back there is just because of the fact that it's just a much higher quality of play experience playing at that level. Graves is there. No big deal. Gonna miss some farm, but he wasted more time than I did. Eh. Would've been nice if I could've got that one. Can I bait this into a fight? Signs point to yes. 20 out of 10, my friend. Let's get this tower. Possibly. Ah, Graves is here. Let's get Cloud Drake. Now, it would be really sick is if I had enough money for both Final Augment as well as the couple first components of wow, Morello's. That'd be sick. Alright, he flashed, that's fine. I have the amount of gold that I think I wanted, right? 750 and then 550. No, I don't. That is wrong. I'm gonna go back and get the rest of this. Now I do. I think. No. But that's okay. I don't want to stand in their wave anyway. It's true. Diamond trolls are better at the game, but they're also better at trolling. So it's kind of 50-50, you know? Like, bronze trolls could secretly just be players that aren't very good. Diamond trolls are people that legitimately have either spent money on, or have, like, grinded their way up just to get to diamond to troll. So yeah, that Zac was trying to give me blue buff there. I just didn't get it. Yeah. I should have pinged there. Whoops. But I might get tower, so that'd make it worth. That's good damage on him. Why does he have potions? Huh. Oh, he's got refillable. That doesn't really count. I have ult up. Easy kill. Oh hey, I'm unstoppable. That's nice. Ha! Got her! Wasn't actually sure that one was gonna work. Did we get an ace? Oh shit, no way. The 15-minute ace, I'm into it. Am I actually gonna get the 3 for 3? No way. Look at that. By the time the stream's done, I might just be master. So, the one thing that I'm very sad about as far as Victor goes is that you can't use his Q to actually do extra damage to towers. And I mean, it would actually just be insane. It just wouldn't be fair at all. But, you know, on the inside, I'm like, well, I can dream. Do I want to go back, or do I want to help Kennen take tower? Let's help Kennen take tower. Is he going the attack speed build? Ooh, gross. He's going a thing that I would not do myself. I can't say I approve, but I guess he's winning, so it's fine. They're gonna get mid. That's okay. I got top. Honestly, Facebook is just a funny place. Like, it used to be a decent place where you would just talk to your family once every 5 years. People that you don't know would wish you happy birthday. But then it became like the Christian white place to complain about your problems because you don't fit in on Reddit. And it's just funny now. Like, it's just not the same thing at all. It makes me laugh. Drake spawning in a minute 40. Man, double clap Drake, we friggin' move. Phew, 437 move speed and I don't have Lich Bane yet. Nice job, bot lane. I don't really want to push mid anymore just because it's so pushed already, so I might just rotate bot. Oh hey, I might get the S rank I need this game too. I won't have time to take this. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Hey, I got it. 10 gold. Dragon in a minute. So the hope here is that someone comes and actually tries to defend seeing just a Xayah bot lane. Because then I just jump out and I'm like, wow, she wasn't alone after all. But, didn't happen. We should get this tower all the same though, which is an acceptable alternative. That's fine. I don't know why Xayah didn't stay and attack the tower a couple more times, but we got it all the same. And that means we should get a pretty free Ocean Drake as well. Yeah, unless this Trend or this Rise does something pretty magical, we should have it. That's not a great start, admittedly. Is Kennen have TP? No. Good damage. Honestly, as long as they also don't get Dragon, it's fine with me. We can make the return pass. That was very bold of this Zac. He might be RIP. 438. Yeah. He might be RIP. Oh, I guess he's not RIP. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some friggin' work to defend Drake, but it's okay. We should just be able to do this. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Once you get Lichbane, Victor's whole sort of damage profile changes so much. Because you can start just doing insane damage with your Q. Because it's like the initial 200, 230, plus the next basic attack, which is another like 200, which is 400, and then plus the Lichbane proc, which is another like 400. So just that motion alone does like 800 damage. And it's so good. It's like a 3-second cooldown. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, Facebook didn't do anything wrong as a company. The problem was that old people picked it up, and where old people are, white people will go. Oh, did I do the sick baits? Oh no, I was the sick baited! I've made mistakes, and Kennen is split pushing. Alright. We should be okay though. Yeah. My bad. It's interesting. I always knew that there was a day that would come when white people would become a slur. And now that it's happened, I've realized, wow, it's really not a big deal. I don't understand why people get so offended about it. Personally, I think it's just funny as hell. Could just be me, though. I'm not really one to take offense at things. Some people might have, I don't know, is the right word pride in their skin color? That just sounds like racist to me. Like, even just saying that, I've kind of cringed. But the world is in a very interesting place in terms of society and its core beliefs. Alright, on my way. Should be able to get this rise if he runs. Oh no, the Xyle just taken out with the sick. Move speed. Oh, Trin's gonna kill me though. Or not. Sick. Thanks for the save. Oh, holy shit, his ult lasted so long. That was way more than 2.5 seconds. Oh well. Sometimes I secretly think there's a hidden passive on Tryndamere that lets your ult go longer the more that you spam the buttons on your keyboard. Like, really, you're feeling the rage at that point, you know? That is his thing, after all. Oh, I'm not going to be in time to get this Baron. That's sad. Oh, maybe I will. Maybe I will. They stopped doing as much damage to it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, I got it. Now let's see if they die. Nope, because they all crowded nice and up for the Victor ult. That might just be game. Although I think rip my S+. I have too many deaths. Not enough farm. That's okay. I care much more about the W than I do the rank. You can still get good ranks no matter what rank you are in solo queue. Hey, it's me, I'm Victor, here to take your towers. Yeah, for a mage, Victor does good tower damage. Like, I don't even have Lich Bane yet, and I'm still doing pretty strong. Oh, I might be ripped here. Oh, I got ignited. Ha! I was lived for a really long time there because I got the shield. It was funny. We might get the inhib here. Vel'Koz did get that? Oh, that's unfortunate though. Cannon needs to back. He's gonna get tower, he won't get inhib. Is my guess. And Drake's also up in 13. Yeah, Trin can't fight Cannon at this point. He would have been better off just ulting for tower. Yeah, Cannon won't chase. Xayah will though. It's kind of sketch, but we'll see what happens. Gotta get avoid stuff so it can do damage. It'll be great. Blah blah blah. And I'm at my 44% CDR, which is sick. Got myself a blue buff. Did Rise have blue buff? Yes, so he just took his. Graves is here. Can we make a pick on this Rise? He hasn't gone back. He's in one of those bushes, but as much as I'd like to, there's a chance that he could kill me, and I don't particularly want that. So I'll avoid it for now. Oh shit, he went for it anyway. He went for it badly, but he went for it. Oh man, I got called BD. I know I'm doing well then. And now Ocean Drake will heal me right the fuck up. I'm into it! I like this song too, actually. I don't know, I wasn't sure I felt about it at the beginning, but it's catchy. Going after Trend is kind of fruitless. He's just gonna run away. Instead of that, we should go bot tower. $10-5, not bad. I could have placed that better. Could have placed that better too. Hey, the move speed! Oh, I could have flashed that, but I didn't think he'd have that much range. Oh well, that's okay. Rip the 2.0 KDA. Oh, fuck, I should've gotten Ludens. Whoops. I messed up my build. BD, Bad Dragon. Backdoor. I do not remember at what point I said BD. That is what you are referring to. It was probably BD, backdoor. Ah, A+, gross. I need my rank 7, man. Oh wow, Kennen did tons of damage. Huh. Fair enough. Let's see if my friend wants to play again. Oh, I got called something? Oh, BB. Yeah, I killed Rise, and he was like, good job, BB. Like, baby. And I was like, oh, yes. Because that's also a Star Wars reference. Alright, I am going to be back in, like, literally 2 seconds, because I want to get some water. 1 minute. Wow, hey, I'm back already. Look at that. Excellent streaming technique. Wow, so cool. It is the saddest feeling in the world when you make what you think is a really dank tweet on Twitter, and then nobody likes it. It is very sad. My heart breaks every time. Also, if you didn't notice, the name of this stream is the My Boyfriend is Getting Laid, so I'm going to stream. And I've had so many people just check in for a second and then leave. And I think that's because they want to see if my boyfriend is getting laid on the stream. And I just realized that now, and think it's quite funny. Yeah, no, exactly. It makes me laugh. But I mean, I don't care, because that means I'm getting unique views. I am literally right now learning about the effectiveness of clickbait. That's what this is. I have created clickbait and slightly hate myself, but slightly feel like it's making me stronger as a streamer. Because really, you can't be a streamer unless you name all of your videos Markiplier dies! Exclamation mark, question mark, exclamation mark, question mark. Alright, what do you think? Am I gonna go 4 for 4? That'd be sick. You might be my good luck charm. I'm gonna have to just keep you here until I get Challenger. The bad capitalization and punctuation is really what makes that so relevant. He gets so excited. Yeah, you get so excited at the prospect, you just suddenly lose control of your grammar. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, don't tell this to Bat, but he's also really bad. And so, when I play with him, we usually lose. We've got like a 30% win rate. But it's fun. We all just have a good time. That's alright. Who needs the written language anyway? It's not like anyone uses it. So, you might, if you haven't... Hey, that'd be fun. I'd play, Does Fizz count as the Yordle? Probably not. I don't know who I'd play. Kennen! I'd play Kennen. I love Kennen. But yeah, if you haven't seen the, 2 new champs about anything about them, they're like a couple and have lots of really cool unique interactions and like a back for if they both go back together and like talk about each other all the time. And it's pretty cool. So, you'll possibly get to see that this game. So, you are about to see something very magical. It's called me supporting literally ever. Yeah, the new champs are awesome. They're both like bird people, and they're just really cool. A lot of people were like, oh, it's not fair to have champions that have unique interactions with just each other. Oh, that's sad. But I don't mind, because they're all like really small things. Oh, rip, you're not going to see that because I'm in again. I main mid, and then my secondary is ADC. But sometimes I fill for other roles. But the thing is, the friend that I'm playing with right now mains ADC. So generally I just select support secondary when I'm playing with him. They're kind of weird. Basically, they do have advantages when playing with each other, but they're pretty minor. Basically, he's got a dash that gives the target a shield, and he can use his dash a little bit farther if he's using it on her. And she has an attack speed buff, and if she uses that attack speed buff, he also gets the attack speed buff. And then also, you know, if one of them is backing and the other one walks onto them, then they get to back together. And so it saves you, like, possibly 7 seconds. But I mean, they're both really strong champions on their own. So, I don't mind it. Also, something fun I found out the other day. Hitler is actually a banned word in League of Legends. You cannot say the word Hitler without it being chat filtered. So now anytime I see, like, star anywhere, I just replace it with Hitler. And it gets really, really amusing sometimes. Do I want to play Victor and de LeBlanc? Fuck yeah, I do. Not really, but I will. For instance, this guy just said, my star is burning. But in my mind, it read, my Hitler is burning. Which doesn't make a lot of sense, but made me giggle. Yeah, I was kind of conflicted on how it was as well. But, I mean, the reason that I don't mind is just because there's counterplay to it as well, right? Because if you lock in one of them and not the other, then the enemy team can ban it or take it for themselves. It's basically like counterplay strategies before the game even starts at that point. Which is kind of neat. And then, even if you do get it, the advantages aren't so high that it's not worth playing one, or it's, you know, just overpowering if you play both. Well, this is good so far. We are already arguing in chat because 2 people are speaking Japanese. Ha! Dodge! Oh my god. Well, that was some... okay. Yeah, it does feel like you're missing a couple of things if you don't have the other, but it's definitely not enough that it's not worth playing them individually. They go from being like an S tier champion to like an A tier champion. Oh my god. Is there going to be a Riven in every single one of my games today? Let's find out. Alright. I'm running out of things to say about Champion Select, because this is the third time we've done it. Alright. Holy shit, has this been a 12-minute queue? Seriously? Damn. Oh, lordy. Alright, well, we are not in queue anymore. And my friend is not restarting queue. Okay, he told me to hold on. I can do that. We can do that. We can sit here. We can listen to some tunes. We can drink some water. Chat about life. Talk about how much I hate pretty much every single Netflix Marvel series that's been released so far, but I watched them all anyway just because it's a big brand name and I want to see what happens in the, what's it called? The Guardians? I've been calling it the Small Adventure, or, the Small Avengers. I know. It's funny. With I've only watched Jessica Jones, the first season of Daredevil, and right now I'm watching The Fister. And for pretty much all of them, I hate the main character, but like pretty much everything else. Yeah. Have you seen The Fister? Please tell me yes, because it is just a meme within a meme. Oh my god, you have no idea. It gets so much worse. Do you mind if I spoil something for you? Because, like, if you're not gonna watch it? Because holy shit. I need to complain to someone, but my boyfriend's still watching it, so I can't complain to him. Yeah, Jessica's my favorite just because Killjoy is a super cool villain. And, I mean, he's also David Tennant, which is great, because he's super hot. Okay, so, first of all, I used to run a business. I understand the basics of how business works. So when this guy comes back, and he's like, hey, my dad owned the company, and I want to own the company now, and I'm gonna fight you over the company. And then the two other people are like, who are you? And then, anyway, eventually, through process of elimination, he, manages to, like, get into the company as the CEO. And he basically walks in, makes the decision to sell some drug at cost of manufacturing, which is just insane. And then shuts down a plant because some people around it are getting sick, even though it's meeting all of the standards and there's no actual evidence to say that it's the plant at all. just some lobbyists are complaining. And so he shuts that down while giving everyone free pay and all of this and more pensions and shit. And then when the company's stock starts going down, immediately just leaves. He's like, alright, I'm gonna go to superhero stuff. Bye, guys. And just leaves the other two people to deal with the fact that the company has just made two really dumb decisions that they can't change because he holds the majority votes because he owns 51% of the company. And it's just, it's so dumb. He just comes in, destroys this business, and then leaves. And that's it. That's the whole thing he does. And then, I assume you know about how, like, oh, he's some Buddhist guy that does the thing and has been taught his entire life to fight the hand, or whatever it is that he does. And so eventually he learns that, that too. But yeah, he's been fighting his whole life to defeat the hand. And so he captures this lady who's in charge of the hand, and then gets some help from this other guy to capture her, who does most of the work. And then they capture this lady, and they put her in prison, their own prison. And then Iron Fist, whatever, is like, hey, thanks for doing it. And the other guy's like, by the way, I'm also the Fist, but I'm the good kind of the Fist, because the people that trained you have been living in isolation for 1,000 years, and since then our organization has developed to not just be a bunch of assholes. Like, there were people who decided they want to use all this power and, you know, influence for good. And he's like, what? And just immediately pulls it out and just starts punching people left and right, breaks some teenager's leg. That's a plot point. Like, destroys friggin' lives, destroys this entire settlement where they're like, taking in homeless people and giving them food and teaching them, like, education shit. The entire time just being like, the hand! And it's just, everything he does is so dumb. And it just hurts my brain every time he makes any sort of major decision. Like, superheroes are just not... But then, of course, anytime he's like, hey, you've been causing lots of murder, but I'm not gonna kill you because I'm a good guy. And yet can't, like, sit down and talk at all with anyone for any reason. At all. Just refuses, straight up. I won't kill you, but I'm gonna punch you instead of talking about our problems. It just frustrates me. A little bit. A lot of it. Yeah, even his girlfriend, who's also secretly a part of this organization, is, like, taking in disabled kids, or not disabled, but, like, unadvantaged kids from the street and teaching them martial arts in order, to basically help them survive on the streets. But the second he finds out she's a Fist, he's just like, oh, you're totally pure evil, and that's it. Yeah, he's actually pretty the worst, actually. Basically, the Fist's job is to guard the portal to the alternate dimension where all of the monks are, which is confusing because I don't know why anyone would want to get in there anyway, because it's just literally a tribe of violent, like, warrior monks. So I don't know why that needs guarding, per se. But then this guy decides, yeah, I know I'm the Iron Fist, but I'm gonna move to New York and then suck at everything. And that's a major plot point. Yeah, my favorite part, or one of all of those shows, is Jessica Jones, because Luke Cage is literally, I can't get shot, and then some people shoot him, and he's like, yo, I can't get shot, and then some people punch him, and he's like, if I can't get shot, why would you assume that works? And then he breaks stuff over his abs, and that's the show. Jessica Jones was the only one where they had, like, an actually strong superhero that had to go through problems other than just, I need to punch things harder. And Daredevil just didn't make sense in terms of his powers. He did things that he just could not actually do. The entire time he's just, like, plot convenience is his only actual way out of a lot of his problems. Spin to win, baby. That's how you do it. That's Luke Cage style. Technically speaking, as far as the actual things go, I'm pretty sure Jessica Jones wins in a fight. She did in her series anyway. Iron Fist just couldn't do anything. They'd give him a Rubik's Cube and he'd smash it and there'd be a bomb inside and they'd be like figures. Like, he's just dumb. God damn it, I flashed right into it. Alright, well, we got the... Oh, that's too bad. Well, First Blood's not too bad. Had to waste Flash and Ignite for it, but whatever. Yeah, no, Luke Cage was probably my least favorite of them all. I'll admit, I haven't watched the second season of Daredevil yet, but I've heard good things. That said, everyone liked the first season too, and I hated it. So, we'll see. I will admit, there are a lot of things I like about this, like, shows themselves. They have really good cinematography. They do a good job of making superheroes feel like real people instead of just these invincible pillars of human standard. But I just wish they would make the characters at all likable. Even a little bit. Anyway, talking about League of Legends for a second again. Vlad matchup. I hate Vlad. He sucks. There we go. That's enough League of Legends for now. No. So I kind of went over this in my first game because I also played against Vlad. But basically, the Vlad matchup is kind of annoying. Just because, basically, every time he comes in to Q you, you can just Q as well, and then get the shield and do more damage to him, which is really good. But then anytime you try for the stun, he just pulls and walks out of it. And so, that's kind of an issue. Plus, you don't actually have enough mana until, like, 4th item to have enough damage to kill him. So, it's just sort of a farm fest until you can get, Morellas. Because, yeah, that's what happens when you try to trade with him. He's up by 2 farm if he gets Cecil. Which isn't too bad. I'd prefer to him just not be up in farm, but it's kind of expected. I've got rank 7 on Vlad, and I get how he works. You just kind of need to play a safe lane. Because you're just not going to kill him. It's just not going to happen. Unless you're, like, a specifically just good at early game champion, you just don't bother. Push him up, out-farm him. Ow. He's going Deathfire. He should be going Thunderlords. I'm not complaining because it makes my life easier, but with TL, your early game is just actually cancer. It's actually a pretty good Vlad player. A lot of Vlad players don't know you can actually extend the duration of your Q timer with your E. And it does cost you a little bit of health, but if it's the thing between getting your Q off on a champion and getting your Q off on nothing, it's still worth it in the end. Alright, he's out farming by 1. It's not too bad. Please no. He could actually probably push for those Qs a little bit harder. His movement speed is actually a little bit higher than mine, and when you get Blood Rush, which is when his Q goes empowered, you gain a small burst of movement speed, probably bring him up to like 360. And if he's that close, he could probably just get it on this side. I'm gonna miss that one. But I have enough to get my first item when I go back anyway, so doesn't really matter. Yeah, that'll happen every time I try to trade with him when he's empowered. I just shouldn't do it. There's my ult. He's gonna go for it. He might try for a flash play here. He might be able to make it work. It'd be risky, but stranger things have happened. I should actually probably just back off after this wave. I don't particularly want to, but yeah, I'm dead. Whoops. Vlad is annoying to fight. But that's okay. So, it's gonna be one where we have to take for the late game, because Jax is gonna get, well, it's already pretty ahead. And knowing Tryndamere, he's probably gonna stay ahead. But Tryndamere's gonna be able to split push. Is Jax super ahead? It's pretty super ahead. Oh, yeah, no, I hate Vlad. I have lots of play on him, but just because he's OP and I hate playing against him. And yeah, from what I remember, in Jessica Jones's, like, story, at one point she punched him so hard he got hurt or something. But, in fact, I'm pretty sure they had a whole sex scene where they're like, I can feel you! Which was really strange. I might be up here. I've got flash. Ooh, spicy. Oh, I didn't realize he had no flash. Huh, interesting. Now it's worried about him flashing on me. I could have played that better. Whoops. Well, this could go problematically. Yeah, it's a 2-for-1. Gross. Well, Zach probably could have actually done more of that fight. I'm thinking he's probably new to new Zach. Because old Zach, you really did just sort of engage once and then you were done. But with the new Zach, you have a lot more options. It's just hard to get used to. Oh, I'm really behind in farm too. Yeah. this is an issue. The other issue is that they've got their kills pretty well spread out. Damn, rip. Well, my lane's screwed. This is gonna be a trickier one. Damn, I'm losing by like a lot. All of my good luck has suddenly come crashing down in one game. I never lose this hard. Alright, well, on the plus side, our Zaya's ahead. Which is good. I'm dead. Man, this lane is murder. Comeback king. That's it. It's who I is. I think this flat is just gonna kill us both. Well, Alright, how do I play this? I can't be in lane. He just dives me at this point. Damn, I would have had that too. Sad. Man! Getting so close on all these plays. Guy's just a little bit stronger. He's going top. We're not gonna get there. We got first Drake though, so that's good. Man, they're making it tricky with the 4 for 4. Fuck, I messed up. But they're gonna get Graves, and Graves is worth way more gold than I am right now, so no complaints. Works for me. I still don't have my level 3 thing though, which is an issue because it's really late in the game. Get the Vlad, get the Vlad. You're not going to get the Vlad. Rip. Saw that coming. I should be able to save tower if I get there though. Well, that's what I get for trying to save tower. Did he get that? No, he didn't. Damn. Close. I thought he did for a sec. Oh, this is an issue. Alright, well... I am currently... Oh, well, we're gonna get Vlad here. No, we're not. We didn't have Tryndamere. Whoops. And Morg didn't ult. Great. Why did she go Soul Stealer? This might be rip. Unfortunately. I want to believe. Got him, coach. Who's up on their team? Vlad? Gross. Alright, if we win this, I'm officially God. That's how it goes. Just gotta get Ludens and then I'll have my... Wait, did I have enough to... I did! Ha! I keep forgetting I don't even have augments, because I'm not used to playing this far behind. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not doing well. Our team is at the point where they're giving up, which is not great. Well, rip the 4 for 4. But I'm okay with 3 for 4. Whew. Man, I was losing so hard that game, I think I forgot to talk for most of it. I'm doing my job bad as a streamer. But that's okay. We're going to turn it around for this one. That's the goal anyway. Nah, see, the tricky part is to get me to stop talking, because that's when I'm really focusing. thankfully I've got that dank agua going. Exactly. That was an interesting spelling, but I'm into it. Hey, maybe I'll get to show you that champion interaction now. That'd be dope. I like the way you work. What roles are... I totally forgot what I said, like, literally 2 seconds ago. Oh, they're ADC and support. They go bot together. You can technically play them both mid as well, but they work better bot. It is actually pretty cool. You're not going to see it because the ADC one got banned away, but it is quite cool. They're kind of like dancers in terms of their movements and stuff as well, which is kind of neat. Because when you play them both together and you're playing them really well, you just sort of dance around the lane in team fights and stuff. They're cool. This mid laner's name is Pokemon Breeder. I wonder if that's a furry joke. New stuff is sometimes cool, and other times it's the worst. For instance, that new rework they gave Swain, well, it's not new anymore, it's like 2 years old, was not cool. At all. And that just hurt my heart. Oh, I forgot Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is out. Have you not played since the Poppy rework? It's actually pretty sweet. She feels a lot more healthy now. And you can do a lot of really cool, like, game-changing things. Any champion that can game change is neat. Alright, got the recon. Oh, okay. Old Poppy was, something, to say the least. I had a friend that mained her, and she was just kind of ridiculous. Also, depending on how this game goes for me emotionally, this may be my last one. We'll see. It is getting medium late, and I don't really want to be streaming at 2 a.m. Yeah, Old Poppy just had a kit that didn't make any sense. It was like old zombie Noxin guy that stole my name and then spelled it wrong. Alright. We got this. I feel it. I believe. I dream the meme. Alright. Oh, Festival Cassidon. That's an old skin. Holy shit. I actually now believe that we are going to win. I'm sad I didn't see that sooner. That's like an old school skin. I don't know why it's running Cleanse, but it's like release Cassidon skin. It's like dated to say the least. Alright. Oh, I forgot to entirely do the commentary on this game. Whoops! With Mommy Algo feels. Okay, so, see, it's because we've gotten talking about stuff that isn't League. I forget that I'm still talking about League. Alright, so, Caston versus Lux. Caston theoretically should win unless he's bad at his job, but he's out that skin, so that's really, really good. Twitch for Khan versus Lucian Nami. We should technically win Wing, so I can avoid most of those, skill shots. We should also have better harass. Top lane, Grace, Maokai, neither of them should actually kill each other, they're just going to be around doing their thing. Late game, our team fights are pretty strong as long as we can get a good Gragas engage. And Caston can summon on the back line. I've got really solid heals, so it's good. So yeah, Nocturne Lee Sin. Lee Sin stronger pre-6, Nocturne stronger post-6. But it's another one of those skill matchups. Alright. So, my goal in this lane is basically to land my Q on as many people as I can over and over again to get maximum gold and heals. That was unfortunate. But I got a ton of gold from it, which was nice. They are underestimating the hell out of me. How am I not level 2? There we go. That's weird. I'll go for the outplay ability. Healing this Twitch right the fuck up. I should get all this sweet farm. Shrugging those health potions. That was close. But I got my shield now, so it's good. I gotta start landing some of those more Qs. Basically, if you haven't seen these guys' skills, he has the ability to do a couple of different things. So his Q is a line projectile that if you land it, you have a few seconds that you can move on to a target ally, and if the ally and you are on the same spot, you heal them for a decent amount. His W is he dashes to a spot and then knocks everyone up that's standing there. His E is that he dashes to an ally and gives them a shield. That's the one I was talking about before that works with the other champion. If the target is that like champion he's duo with, the dash range goes from like the small circle to the big circle. And then his ult is that he runs really fast and taunts everyone he touches. So he's got a lot of really cool things he can do with his kit, but for the most part he's just really flighty and jumps around a lot. And has lots of ability to sort of heal and shield. So I've been enjoying him just because that sort of fits my playstyle. That Lucian should be like a lot of farm ahead, but fucked up getting most of those minions. So that's cool. We're not ahead, but we're not super behind. So yeah, in lane, basically what you want to do is just try to land as many Qs as you can, and then bring it back to your teammate. You'll heal them, you'll get some gold, you'll do some poke. It's not a ton of damage right away, because I went for the not damaging mastery. But right now I can just keep my lane ally topped up, and as well get some gold with the Spell Thief's passive. And then if I need to, I can hard engage as well, but Twitch, the champion that my friend is playing, is a little weak in the early game, so I don't really want to push that too hard. Nice play on his part, actually. That game didn't work, that's alright. Get the farm. My friend missed the farm. That makes me a little bit sad. But that's okay. Because friendship is more about whether or not you land the farm. Not a lot, but it is. Got the Q again. Let me fucking kill you. Yeah, the scary part about this guy is that you gotta go in pretty deep to go in. And so, not very tanky, if you play it the way I do anyway. But playing him this way, aside from tank, just gives you so much more effect. And so, I like it more. Damn. You gotta be able to land those. But I got my ult now, so never have to worry about landing things ever again. And we are, by some stroke of fortune, ahead in farm. It's cool too. Unfortunate. That's a great reason to like Poppy, actually. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend playing this guy then. He is, you gotta be pretty ballsy sometimes. But our tower is saved. And that's the important part. Oh, I like this song. Ooh. Whew, that was pretty spooky. He's got... Oh, I wish he had lifesteal. Yeah, this Nocturne's being way more effective than this Lee. Unfortunately. I think Lee's just kind of got to stop trying to gank. I mean, it's not a matter of knowing more about the game. Ow, my health bar hurts. Well, this is also not going well. And I've also forgot to talk for a while. Whoops. That's okay. At this point, I'm just gonna say words, even if they don't make any sense, just so that I can feel like I'm doing my job as a streamer. It could just be random gibberish. Watermelon refrigerator, naked bear, grape sundown, gold, items, support. Also, I'm not a super huge fan of how all this is going. That's okay. We'll make it work. I think we could still have this, though. We have a better late game. Lucian's gonna fall off. Our Caston's only going to scale. Because right now, he is not at the peak of his power, to say the least. This is sketch. I guess I'll go that way with them. I should be able to help out a little bit here. I wish our top laner had come and gotten all this farm. But, since he's not here, I'd be happy to take it for him. Just doing my duty as a support, you know. Helping out with the gold acquisition on the team. I gotta do that. Oh, he's on his way. Oh no, I forgot to say random words again! Oh my god, I'm so bad at this! This is why I only have 2 watchers, guys. He said words, 12 out of 10. Yes! Words! I'm not gonna make it in time, that sucks, I'm gonna try anyway. Spooky ghosts. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Why does he have 3 Doran's rings? Do, 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 do. They're on drag. That was unfortunate, but we went 1 for 1, which is pretty alright. I ulted all of them, which was good. Did my job. Thankfully, I've got my agua. Don't need anything else. I mean, hey, feel free to troll me. I had a troll one time. That was pretty cool. I felt really empowered. Let's go topside, help them live. So they're living already. Feel like I'm wasting my time. But that's okay. Because I'm already top lane now, yeah. Let's do it. We're gonna get some assists. Oop, landed my skill shot. Now I'm gonna get a shield, oh yeah. This is my song. I'm rapping to the beat of this song. I don't know what it is, so it's gonna sound really weird. I don't think I have to use my ult here. No, I'm good. Sick. That was solid. We're not going to do Baron by ourselves. I do not. But things are going decidedly better already, which is a good sign. I'll go back here. Not late, no push. Damn, you're right. I should have been playing Counter-Strike. Then maybe I wouldn't get sniped so much. It was actually pretty fun, though. Back when I was doing the whole FPS thing, I was medium big time and had a whole, 10 watchers every time I streamed, which, let me tell you, was very exciting. I felt very the shit. Yeah, goodbye, Lee Sin. Man, people have really unfair expectations of supports. Is this what being a woman is like? The joke there being that I'm assuming that all women are support players. But it's still gotta be sexist some way. Cool. I could get Ardent when I go back, but I won't yet. Well, that didn't work. Am I gonna go Zeke? I'm thinking maybe. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. You don't like this one? I actually don't mind it. It is, something by Monster Cat. To be honest, I have no idea. Damn, that root at the very end. I admit that it's a little bit long. Other than that, I don't mind it. I've got ult, but I don't know if I'll get there in time. I ulted everyone once again. This might be 3 for 2 today. Still wouldn't be bad, but it's always nicer when you win more than you lose. It's okay though. Still overall positive, which is nice. They're probably at dragon. Damn, missed it by like just a touch. I keep assuming this Cassidy is going to fight more than he is. Sucks that I don't have ult. Not in a huge cooldown though. Really what we need to hope for at this point is either a sick catch from Gragas, or for them to go to Baron and fuck up. Because I don't really think we have a way into the game just by holding at this point. Said we do have wards on Baron. So we've got the right idea so far. Ow. Well, might be a rip here, fam. If we do come back, it'd be a hell of one. Whew. Well, if we are planning on making the comeback, that's a good start. 3 down, might be a good idea to Baron. And I accidentally ult-tabbed out of the game. I mean, really, instead of Gragas and Twitch fighting there, we should have just done Baron. They aren't super close by, so I'm not going to get it either, though, so that's good. Oh, I'm not surrendering. Ha! And I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the Bruno either. He, all of his stuff sounds really robotic for me. Like, it sounds like someone wrote a formula that said how to write pop song, and then he just follows that formula exactly. Lee Sin getting killed, that's good. At least he got a kill while he went. They're gonna do Baron. I have ult. Wait until they're weak, wait until they're weak, wait until they're weak. Ideally, also while they have people down, go to the root. Well, this is game. G. Oh, well. I don't advise punching Bruno Mars. I feel like the lawsuit just wouldn't be worth it, to be honest. Anyway, that's it for this exciting stream. I hope it fulfilled all of your needs, whatever those may be. Send me your thing on Discord when you get the chance. I can probably have it done by tonight. And I'll see you around. Thanks for coming out. Feel free to hang out anytime. So, have a good one. Adios.